Share a couple interesting pieces I have of hornstone. I've got quite a collection of it, tons of the stuff, but distinguishing brokes between tools and between stuff that they actually used, like for instance, you can see this is actually broke, modern, no, not that piece, this one, a modern brake. Well, this one's actually a break of the past. You can see the patina. It's like glass compared to that. But but yeah, the brokes and also tools. I've got a Clovis style adze here that has the sharp, the pointy bit, thin one at one end, the wider at the other. As you can see, it's almost like a gouge. Let's see here. Uniface flaking on this end, the bit end, and on this end also. Let me show you another example here. Let's see here. Well, anyways, we'll come across it in a second. But I also like these brokes where these tools break in half. A lot of times you have them where they're just snapped in half and they've got work. You see that work on it? Also here. It's grounded a little bit there. You can see how these sharp edges, the grinding, that was whenever they hafted this to where their hafting wouldn't get cut by the movement of the arrowhead going, where the, not arrowhead, but the tool working back and forth in the, where it was tied off. Here's another example of one here. These are basically, it's on a turkey tail sight, but this one, you can see the work in it compared to this, just a break. But I want to say something else about these too as well. You see these little fractures where the little flakings took out, not actually like a, just like a little pressure flake, one or two in it, not much, not like this. With this, some more breaks. Okay, the working could be used as a knife. You see this flat edge here, used as a knife to cut. Okay, also these tools, this is a pretty cool one. It's almost like a Pringle. Work took all the way out of it. I think this was a tool too, kind of a woodworking tool when they charred the wood to dig it out. These are bigger. And also, this one I wanted to show here. Oh, this. Alright. This right here, Cortex. When you turn it over, you know, you see your hornstone. But, you know, why go through the time, such a crappy outside crude thing, when you're going through the phase of the, you know, the turkey tails, which the tip's missing off this. But would that go there? That doesn't go together, is what I'm saying. Because I think these are tools. Basically, you know, you'd think that it's broke, but if you look at this, they try to get rid of this fossil out of it, right here. When it broke in half, they went ahead after it broke, supposedly, because it was useless after that. But I'm saying it's not, because of the fact that they tried to get this out of it, where it would maybe set flatter against the hafting to haft it, but these flakes took here. You can see them. And also around the bottom, you know, you could double use this as a knife or whatever, but I think it was more as a woodworking tool. This is not gonna kill or pierce an animal with that rough Cortex. Keep in mind the woolly mammoth's outer layer of skin was 3/4 of an inch thick. But yeah, got some circular scrapers. Some of this is hornstone and Sonora, but I wanted to show also this right here. This is a pretty cool find here, and the reason why is because it fits perfect in the hand. Someone took, it's tipped. It's not just a preform, just a piece of hornstone to trade or whatever with. This is actually a tool. You can see the thumb goes here. You flip it over, the other finger goes here to hold this. You can go either way, here and there. But it's got that tip. Needle tip at one time, because you can tell this right here looks like it fractured off. And speaking of fractured off, we gotta find a little piece of a tool here to show right there, but I'll talk about it in a second. But yeah, the flakes, you can see all this coming off here. I think it was roughed up there just for maybe finger gripping, but right here is what I wanted to show you, is that this stepped when the flint knapper made it, kind of like this stuff right here. Well, apparently this indirect way that they napped, supposedly, could stick his antler tine here and smack it, and that's exactly what he done there. You can see that this flake hit it, it stepped, and then he knocked these off to get a better grip in there with his thumb, or vice versa, left-handed, either way. I just thought that was pretty cool because of the flaking. But to this point, we're not point with this little tool here. It's a broken shard off the edge of an arrowhead. I got to looking at it, and you can fit it in your hand perfectly, just like that. The tip, it has, you see how sharp this edge is? Well, the tip here has a bunch of little dings in it where it was used, you know, stuck through something, and also a little nick off the tip here where it was actually, you can see it flaked off somehow. But also back here at the back, it's flaked off this way to, I guess, hold it a little better, because it's flattening it out right there to hold in your hand with this finger. These two fingers hold it perfect like that. But also, you know, you have just a little bit of flaking in here and right here on the end. But I hope this video was informative in some way. But I've got some bits here woodworking bits. But I wanted to talk about these. I think they were hafted when they were broke and used as like in a little half adze or silt, whatever. Because of these little, that I find have all these little, a flake or two knocked out of the end, is when these break and plane off, it leaves a little sharp edge, and if it's not knocked off or ground, it can be hit and it'll crumble. Gritty looking, that's what it looks like. You see this one, there's work all across this. This wasn't just broke and thrown down, this was used again. But you see, some of them, they don't have it, and some of them do. You see how this top edge sticks out farther than the bottom. Now if it was hafted against something straight back, and as it gets banged and hit, it's going to cause this damage here. So I'm thinking that these were used as woodworking tools as well after they were broke. They weren't just discarded and thrown down. But we'll get back with you, get back to hunting. I'll show some more artifacts later on. This is just about a quarter of my hornstone. This ain't even no points or anything, maybe just some tail though. I've got a couple turkey tails, but these are some of the broken bases that was actually in this box with these, all of these tools here. This is some Sonora. This is another cool, I think this is like a, maybe like an adze or type of scraper, but I think it's more like a silt adze, or I mean a flint silt. It's kind of got the round bit on it that they put on it. Most of your scrapers flat, unifaced. You see all the work and everything they put into not flaking from that side, but they did. So, and also fine toothing this, which means they use this to cut. You're not going to cut with this. It's actually hafted. You can see the grind spots here on the side, here and here. Also here and here. So it would, this is actually a silt or an adze, either one. But we'll get back with you. Hope y'all enjoy this, and please subscribe and like. Also, one other tool here that I like. You can see the grinding on this side and this side, which have been hafted around. Used on that end. That end. Here's this little twin. There's all these bits, which I think that are bits that got squared off, that is. It's like a little flint silt. Same here. There's another one. It's got a little ding on it. Alright, thanks for watching.